This one's for all the computer gamers out there and the nerds that enjoy hacking computers. So enjoy! Welcome to another edition of Mac's How-To Tips. Today we're going to talk about getting old CD-ROM games to play on Windows 10. Maybe possibly on Windows 11. We will see. Do you have a bunch of old CD-ROM games that you used to play as a kid? Or maybe with your kids? And now you want to play them again, but you can't because they don't play on Windows 10 and Windows 11? Well, I may have found a solution for this. However, it may open your PC to some security risks, so I would recommend, like I do, I have a separate game that I play games on, and I keep my business stuff on a different computer, just to be safe. Well, most of the solutions I found online is, why don't you just buy a digital version of them? Well, I already bought them, and I bought them like 3 times for my kids, so why should I buy them again to play a digital version? And many of the games I have are not available in digital version. So I was really curious to find a solution. So why, might you ask, don't they run? Well, as it turns out, Microsoft has blocked the Securerom, the application that recognizes the CD and allows the game to play. So I'm going to show you how to look at the log, find out what's happening, and show you the solution. Alright, so if you look at your log, you go to Event Viewer System, you'll find an error in here, Service Control Manager. It's saying that the driver has been blocked from loading. So this was the problem, that your game was not playing. It's not recognizing the secure driver for the CD. So a bunch of research online, they say you can start it from a command prompt. You verify the driver location in your registry editor, making sure it's set to the right drive, right system. You can turn off no integrity checks on and off. That didn't work. And then trying to edit the registry to insert the values to turn the vulnerable driver block list enable off and on. That didn't work. That didn't even exist. It gave me an error. So none of this really worked, and I was about ready to give up, and then I ran across a couple posts that talked about Windows Setup Guide with Safe Disk. It sort of had a small tutorial on how to do it. I'll put these links in the description. And then a tool to sign the driver. So with those 2 articles, the links in these 2 were, some of them didn't work, but I found a workaround, and I'll put them in the description as well. So really, what I found is you download a specific secdrv.sys from that first website. That link still worked, but I'll put a direct link to the sys file as well. And then you can follow the tutorial from this link. But essentially, you open a command prompt, run as administrator, and then this is the command that worked. So once you do this, you'll see, after you reboot, this test mode come into play. This is what is going to allow unsigned drivers to run and operate on your system. I think this was the key to getting the CD-ROM secure driver to work. So this is the download to the SecureSys. It's actually signed differently. So after you download it, and you can go to properties, you can look at digital signatures. This name of signer is not in the original secdrv.sys. So I think this is a re-signed version of that, even though the details show the Microvision security driver. So I think that's, somebody did a little work on that driver. It scans okay from a virus perspective. I scanned all these files before it, but I can't guarantee that they're good. I run this on a system that's purely a game system. It doesn't have any of my business logins or no files that I care of. If the system crashes, I just start over. So I have a different laptop that I use for business and all my financials. So if you can dedicate a Windows 10 machine just to gaming, that's the way to go. And having this test mode It does open you up a little bit to security violations and Microsoft security, as it doesn't do the checks. But you know, I just want to play the games, and I think I'm safe enough, especially seeing this is a home system. It's not on any public network. So after you download this and you put it in the System32 drivers, you're going to go back and you're going to run the tool that signs it. So it's the DSO utility tool. You're going to run this tool as administrator. Okay. And you got to accept the agreements, and then you're going to assign a file. And again, I ran this before I did the command to enable this. Enable test mode did not work from this tool, but here you're going to use it to assign the driver. You're going to go next. You're going to put in the path name to the driver, which is System32 Windows /drivers/ secdrv.sys. You're going to hit OK. It'll go sign the driver, and after you restart, you're going to come back and you're going to open the command prompt in administrator mode. I have a shortcut that does that already. So you're going to type sc start secdrv. Don't add the extension. This is the shortcut name to the driver. And there you are. Now it's running, and you should be good to go to play your game. So let's see if it works out. I got the Call of Duty Commandos 2 disc. And again, I created the shortcut so it runs in admin. And I see my CD-ROM drive lighting up. And there you go. The game actually ran in full screen mode. It just didn't show it in the screen capture. But in any case, it seems to work. I'm not sure it will work on Windows 11. But in any case, you can give it a shot. Again, it does open your system to some security risks, so be careful. Happy gaming, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.